Welcome back, everyone. Last time, we discussed a general approach to plotting equations on a coordinate grid. Starting here, we will go into more depth on the specific types of graphs and how we might more easily plot them from looking at their equations. In this video, we will focus on horizontal and vertical lines. First, let's make sure we are comfortable with the terms horizontal and vertical. Horizontal lines refer to straight lines that go directly left and right. Or rather, lines that look flat, like this one. We will find that horizontal lines come from equations of the form y equals a constant, or just y equals a number. On the other hand, vertical lines refer to straight lines that go up and down, such as something like this. These vertical lines will end up coming from equations of the form x equals a constant. Let's take a look at some examples to see this in action. Consider plotting y equals 4. Notice that there is no x in this equation. So if we were to try to make a table of our x and y values, like we discussed last time, we will find that no matter what the x value is, whether we choose -2, 0, or 4 for x, the y value should always equal 4. Just from these values, we'll have some points that we can plot on our graph. And if we go ahead and plot them, first -2, 4, then 0, 4, then 4, 4, we start to notice a trend. What we end up with when we connect our points is a flat, horizontal line that crosses the y-axis at a value of y equals 4. This is what we should expect from these types of equations. Once we realize this, it makes plotting these types of equations much faster. Briefly consider another example, y equals -1. Now that we know this type of equation should give us a horizontal line, we will simply go to the y equals -1 value on our y-axis and draw a flat horizontal line that crosses there. And just like that, there's our line. Next, let's consider plotting x equals -3. Similar to what we saw with our y equals equations, from this, our only x value for this line will be at x equals -3. We could think of some example plots to points such as -3, 0, -3, 2, and -3, -1, all of which have an x-coordinate equal to -3. And because of that, they satisfy our equation. If we plot these 3 points, first -3, 0, then -3, 2, then -3, -1, we once again notice the trend and connect them with a line that ends up going straight up and down. And so we have a vertical line which crosses the x-axis at the value x equals -3. Now that we have seen how these vertical lines come about, we can again jump to plotting much faster. Consider the equation x equals 2. Realizing that this is a vertical line, all we need to do is go to the value of x equals 2 on our x-axis this time, and draw a vertical line going through that point. And that's all there is to it. Now that we have discussed vertical and horizontal lines, next time we will discuss more general lines, some related concepts, and quick ways of plotting them. Until then,